In my video today, we're taking some Dollar Tree items and making this a really cute sign for fall, so stay tuned. This is so simple, anyone can make. Welcome everybody to Southern Gmore Gals. I'm Elizabeth, and the Dollar Tree has these awesome wooden fall cutouts. So pick whichever ones that you like. I wanted a couple leaves and then a pumpkin. The one leaf that's on the left has wording on it, and I just popped that off. It's on the other side here, so I'm just going to pop that off with a screwdriver. I'm going to use it for another DIY, and then I'm just going to paint these. I love being outdoors, and I really love trying to fix up my outdoor living space, so I thought this sign would be just perfect. I really love these cutouts, and I wanted to do something with them for outdoors. So I'm going to use, now I got this at the Dollar Tree too, and it's just a broom handle. It's black, but I'm hanging it up here so I can spray paint it. This always works great, hanging it in a bush. And I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of how I painted my pumpkins here. I just painted my pumpkin orange. I used the plaster shade of Waverly chalk paint to paint the letters, and then I'd use the antique wax to paint the leaf. I did take a little bit of white wax and go around the trim there. Now, using any of the wax or the plaster chalk paint or acrylic paint, you're going to have to spray a clear spray paint or some kind of gloss on here to keep it, if it's outdoors, to keep the paint from washing off. So I usually just get a clear spray paint, so that's what I'm going to go over all of these when I got finished. So I'm using just spray paint for the colors there. I went around the edges of the leaves there with some of the white wax. And make this fun. Pick the colors that you love for fall. And attaching these is just a piece of cake. All we're going to do is we're going to use some zip ties and zip these onto our broom handle. Now, it doesn't get much easier than that. So I'm going through my pumpkin here, and you just want to get this really tight. I want the pumpkin in the middle, so just kind of get your spacing there. I did put this down in the flower pot that I'm going to put it in, just so I'd kind of know where I want these to be on my broom handle. And you'll need some really thin zip ties to be able to go through these wooden decals. So here they are attached to my broom handle. I did put 2 of the zip ties on the leaves just because there was a little bit of space where I could hook it on the bottom part of the stem of the leaf, and I didn't have that on the pumpkin. So the pumpkin's only secured on there one time, but both of the leaves have 2 zip ties on them. Really easy, really simple. You can do this in an afternoon and make this cute sign for outside. Now, if you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you here, and I'd love to have you subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And I took some spray paint and tried to spray paint over the zip ties a little bit to cover them up. So the same color that I painted the wooden pieces, I painted over the zip ties. And then I'm going to make a couple bows. I want a bow on the top. Also found this ribbon at the Dollar Tree, really cute, has these nice little pumpkins here on it. So I just twisted my bow here together. I'm going to use some floral wire, and I'm going to twist this on top of the broom handle. I'm also making a little bow out of some raffia to go on the pumpkin. I'm going to use a glue gun to glue this bow here right onto my pumpkin. So there it goes. I also took some twine there, you can see, and I wrapped that around the pumpkin. I thought that was really some cute twine there. It's kind of white and green to go around the pumpkin. But both of the leaves, I used a spray paint to cover up the zip ties there. So this is my flower pot. I've used this in a couple DIYs. So this is just one I had sitting around at home. And then at the bottom here, I put some sand on the bottom. And then I have this broken brick. So I'm putting 2 down in the bottom there. And then I have a water bottle that I cut the top off. I thought that would kind of secure this broom down in here. And that secures it really good. It has just a little bit of slack in it. So I'm going to fill it with a little bit of sand down here. And it wasn't running down inside there as good as I wanted it to. So you'll see me pick it up and I'll fill it with some sand down in there. And then I just want to kind of twist it and push it down in there just to get it as secure as you can. The bricks are going to help the flower pot from flipping over, but I'm also going to add a couple big rocks in here too, just to keep it from falling over if it's really windy outside. And you may have some other things that would work well around your house, some little pebbles or some little rocks. They might work really good instead of the sand, but I thought the sand was a good choice to use there. And there you can see the rocks I had down in there. I'm just putting some pine needles on the top. I just raked these out from around a tree that I had to use up what I've got here. And here it is. Doesn't it look great? I put some other, have a little scarecrow that I've had for several years and that little pumpkin. They look great together. Nice, tall, big piece to help fill in some space. Now, you got to ignore that big old anthill over there by that bush. But besides that, I think this really turned out cute for fall. You can see there the zip ties, how that went on the top, how it was spray painted to cover that up. Really looks cute. Leave me a comment, y'all, and let me know what you think about this one. Also, give me a thumbs up. That really helps out my channel. I'm going to show it to you here with the white background too, so you can see it up against the white. And you could also use a smaller flower pot, or you can even stick the broom handle right down in the ground. You may have to put some bricks or something around it to secure it down in the ground. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Let me know what you think about this. Really great design, inexpensive, simple to make for fall, but it will give your outdoor living space something unique. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day.